Alright, y'all, man, it's your boy Humbly 2 times, man. Back in this video, man, for me, follow Instagram, Humbly 2 times. Now, look, just about today's topic, we're going to be talking about detached self. Now, look, before we get into today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general. Also, want to give a huge shout out to the Most High for dropping this amazing download, this amazing information to me. And I'm also giving a huge shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. You feel me? Now, look, right? And I hope I inspire you all, and I hope I help you all with this video. You feel me? Now, look, I'm also saying nothing but good and positive energy towards everyone. Let's go ahead and right into the video, right? Now, we're going to be talking about detach yourself. Now, disclaimer, right? This goes for all my videos as well. If you feel like a video isn't really for you or it's not really resonating to you, then that video I might not be talking about you then in the video, or not necessarily you, that video just might not be for you, or you've already worked on that skill, so you don't really, need to, I mean, you can always get better. We can always get better at things, but what I'm saying is, you may not, if I'm, for an example, if I'm saying in the video, I recommend y'all to meditate, but you're already meditating. And I'm not sitting here talking to you and telling you to go meditate because you already meditate, you know? You feel me? So, it just depends on, y'all probably would know if a video is for you or not. Or, it's like, for an example, if you're playing football, right, and you constantly throwing the football every single day and you've gotten really good at it. To where, yes, you can still continue to get good at it, but now the coach is like, you know what? Let's work on your catching because you're really good at the throwing. Let's work on your catching because we know you're not at your highest level of catching yet. So, that's basically what I'm saying. Hopefully that was a good example. But let's go ahead and right into the video, right? Detach yourself, right? Now, detaching yourself, right? Another disclaimer, you may not need to detach yourself from anything. You may not need to detach yourself from people. You may not need to detach yourself from other energies. It just depends if you need to or not. You feel me? You may not need to. You may not want to. You feel me? You may not need to. You feel me? But look, right? When it comes to detaching self, right? Sometimes we may need to detach ourselves. Sometimes we may need to, walk away from certain people or certain energies, or have some alone time for self, right? And sometimes it is a very good thing to detach yourself, and then sometimes it can be a bad thing to detach yourself. I say that because it's yes, it can be good to detach yourself, but sometimes you don't want to detach yourself from the ones that really love and genuinely care about you. And it just depends on the situation. If they're trying to help you with something and you need the help, you may want to go ahead and just get that help. You feel me? But then maybe not, though. Maybe you have a solution where you can get it done without getting their help. It's just an example, y'all. But another thing is too is sometimes if you're around, for an example, if you're around negative energy all the time and you're very high spirit, you're very high soul, very high good energy, you may naturally want to gravitate away from them because you're dang, you're in good energy. But it's for some reason you're cool with these people because you're a good person, but it's at the same time you kind of want to get away from them every time you're around them. It's you always have butterflies in your stomach and you're around them, and it's not the good butterflies, it's the bad butterflies, right? That may be because you may need to just get away from that negative energy, and sometimes our soul, which is us, right? Our higher self will talk to us, God will talk to us about, you may need to get away from these people, And it's up to us if we're going to get away from these people or not, of course. You feel me? Nobody can force us to do anything, Respectfully. What I'm saying is sometimes if you're around things that you don't need to be around, you'll naturally want to kind of detach yourself away from those things because you start to realize, I don't resonate with that. I don't resonate with that energy. I can't really agree on what the stuff that they're talking about, because if I do agree on the stuff that they're talking about, I'd be lying. You can lie to everybody, but deep down inside, you can never truly lie to yourself. You feel me? Yourself always, yourself. You will always know yourself. You can lie to everybody, but you can't lie to yourself. It's you can try to do it, but you will always know the truth. You will always know you. You will always know the real you, even if nobody. It's billions of people on this planet. Even if nobody on this planet knows who you truly are, you will always know who you truly are, and the Most High will always know who you truly are, or whatever you want to call it. Most High God, Yahweh, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? Respectfully. Now look, right? Sometimes you may have to just detach yourself, and sometimes you may have to attach yourself to things. I take that back. I don't want to say attach yourself to things, but you may need to go out more. You may need to be more social. This goes for me as well. You may need to go out more and do stuff more, or you may need to not be around people or so much. Or you may just need to balance the two, you know? That's the thing that a lot of us, in my opinion, need to work on, including myself, when it comes to balancing things, right? Because, you know, balancing is such a good thing, but it's something that takes a lot of discipline, takes a lot of hard work. It's not always easy to balance things, you know? So, you know, I'm gonna give y'all a tip, you feel me? I'm gonna give y'all a tip, right? If you were in a relationship, right, but you are also focusing on yourself, you're grinding, but you're also in a relationship, right? And you may be wanting to try to figure out how can I make time and do both, right? I recommend balance. What do you mean by that, Ali? What I mean by having balance is you need to kind of like somewhat set a routine or set multiple routines so you're still having time for your significant other, but you're still having a good amount of time to focus on yourself. Basically what I'm saying is you're having a whole lot of time to focus on yourself, but you're also having a whole lot of time to be with your significant other. You need to kind of like balance the two out. They don't, like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they both have to be exactly the same, but they need to be pretty balanced. They need to be just about like on the same, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know that may help y'all y'all's relationship, and that may help you working on yourself as well. You know, because you don't ever want to overly do something, but you don't want to also not do enough. That's why it's called balance. You want to balance things out, not just with relationships in general. You want to kind of balance things out sometimes, maybe respectfully, because it's like you don't want to overly do something and you don't want to not put enough effort in. Sometimes you just want to balance it out, you know. So you know, and when if you are detaching from things, don't I recommend y'all to try not to feel bad, because sometimes you have to detach yourself, you know. Sometimes you may have to detach yourself so you can become a greater version of yourself, you know. Sometimes you got to detach yourself so you can get back focused, get back on your A game, because you may not have been as focused as you may need it to be. You feel me? So you may have to go in hermit mode and you may have to go detach to get back more focused. Or sometimes you may have to go in detached mode because, hey, you told the universe, you told God, you told yourself that, hey, you wanted this, this, and this, and that. So if you want this, 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 and that, this is what you're gonna have to. This is what you're gonna have to be around now. This is the thing that you're gonna have to do now. You know. So that I'm just giving y'all examples. You feel me? So and that's real. You feel me? So you know that's very real, respectfully. So it's just like sometimes detaching can be a good thing, bro. And sometimes too, when you detach from things, that don't mean that you can't. That don't mean that you and that person or those group of people or those energies or whatever. That don't mean that y'all won't come back together and come back together with each other. That don't mean that it won't, but that don't mean that it will though. You feel me? So I recommend not to try to like overly think or stress out about that. You know, I just recommend you just focus on yourself and just try to stay in the present. Just try to control the things that you can control, right? You know, because we're here to control the things that we're here to control. We're not supposed to try to control things that we cannot control. I'm just being honest with you. This goes for myself as well. You know, a lot of times we try to control things that we cannot control, including myself at times. It's something that I'm still working on, you feel me? It's something that I am still working on, you feel me? Respectfully. But it's just like, yeah, though, bro, like it's just something that we just all cannot control, you know? And it may hurt at some point in time, and then it may not hurt at all. But it's just like, you know, I just recommend y'all to try not to be like down or like, you know, because it's just like I recommend everybody to always try to look at the positive, including myself, because everything happens for a reason, and like it really does. Everything really does happen for a reason. Like there's no mistakes. Like no, this was supposed to happen. You feel me? Respectfully. So it's just like even if you don't maybe like something at the moment, you gotta realize, bro, you're in that position for a reason. You're in that predicament for a reason. What can you get out of this situation? What can you do in this situation? How can you become better in this situation? And what I mean by what can you get out of the situation is how can you make yourself better in this situation in good ways, you feel me? You see what I'm saying, etc. You feel me? Respectfully, you feel me? And that's facts, man. But look, man, we're gonna wrap up this video just a little bit. I also want to give a huge shout out to us, man, because we just hit 225 subscribers, man. We recently just hit 225 subscribers, man. Shout out to us, man. We are going crazy on the YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of that, man. We're going crazy, man. And I appreciate you all. And I'm saying nothing but good and positive energy towards all my supporters. And I'm saying nothing but good and positive energy towards everyone in general, man. Let's go, y'all. Big 225 subscribers. Big 225 subscribers, man. Big 225 subscribers. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's get it. Let's go. We're going to keep grinding, man. We're only going up, man. It's simple. You feel me? But look, man, I hope y'all females and males enjoyed today's video. Follow the Instagram on Homebody 2 times. I'm gonna say that one more time. Follow the Instagram on Homebody 2 times. If you want, not that's cool. And I hope y'all females and males enjoyed today's video. And I'll catch y'all females and males on the next one, man. Peace.